Hi everyone! I am so happy you're back for another Akashic Records reading this week. At the beginning of my last video, I shared some background on the Akashic Records, so if you have any questions about the Akashic Records, please feel free to go back and watch the previous video or leave your question in the comment box below. I'll also provide a link to my website's frequently asked page where I go into much further depth about the Akashic Records. But since you're here, let's go ahead and do a quick review today. The Akashic Records are the electromagnetic imprint of the entire universe. It is the energetic storehouse for every soul that exists. I think of it like a yearbook for my soul, or my soul book. For these pick a card readings, I open the records and pull cards. The beings of light in the records speak directly to me and through the cards to deliver messages to you, the listener. The messages are intentionally short to encourage focus on the message and the actions that are recommended. So often I find the messages we get from the records are affirming what we already know, and they are offering the confirmation that you are needing or seeking. If you're not familiar with pick a card readings, it is recommended that you take a moment, pause the video if you need to, and feel which pile you are most drawn to. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and pile 5. I know some of you like to choose crystals, so let's go ahead and add those now. All right, so on pile 1, we have the blue Apatite palmstone. On pile 2, we have the Septarian egg. Pile 3, we have 2 black Kyanite crystals. I love these because they remind me of angel wings. On pile 4, we have a Rhodochrosite heart, and pile 5, we have the Carneilan flame. Again, take a moment and see which pile your intuition is pulling you towards. If you're hearing 2 piles, go ahead and listen to both messages, as you may need to hear them both. Remember that this is a general reading, so take what resonates. If you'd like to book a personal reading, I've linked my website in the description box below. Timestamps are also posted. Now let's get to your reading. Welcome back, pile 1. If you chose the blue Apatite palmstone, then this is your Akashic Records reading for the week. I thought we'd start by going ahead and reviewing and going over each of the cards here in front of us. So we have the first card is a man holding a heart. The second card is your guardian angel. Third card says take a step back, and we'll go further into that in the reading. The third card is birthing a new age and the great gathering. I seem to always pull these 2 cards. Well, frequently I pull them at the same time, and I wonder why that is. But the birthing a new age, underneath it, it says birthing new creations and dreaming a new world into being. And the great gathering says it's all coming together, intuitive hits, and your soul tribe. So let's go ahead and get into the reading here. Just for our male listeners, this first card indicates that you are coming into a new, warmer, more heart-centered state of being. And you're feeling the changes in your mind and seeing the world differently now. And your guardian angel is seeing this and saying, I acknowledge it. And they're giving you kind of a high five. They want you to know to keep progressing towards your internal knowingness and listening and doing what feels right for you. Those of us in the spiritual space understand that often what feels like the right direction for us personally is not always accepted in mainstream society. And while society is beginning to shift on this a bit, your guardian angels and your guides in the records are cheering you on and so proud that you've changed your direction to a place of peace and love. So keep it up. And anytime you're feeling overwhelmed, they're telling you it's okay to take a step back and call on your angels for support. Going through spiritual growth isn't always easy, and oftentimes one will experience a feeling or sensation of plateauing or feeling like the radio has gone silent with our guides. This is pretty typical. They aren't communicating with us constantly. It kind of defeats the purpose of living a human life. But just know that when you need them, know that there is no ask too big or too small. And just be open to the how and when of your request. Just be open to that. For our female listeners, the man holding a heart card may indicate a new love or just a new lovely male friend. They're both wonderful additions to anyone's life because this man will be in a heart-honoring space. But your guardian angel is reminding you to stay grounded and confident in your own independence. And if you feel like you're getting swept up too quickly in this new friendship or relationship, to take a step back and remember to trust that what is meant for you will not pass you by. So be sure to continue your growth and progress as individuals while cultivating a healthy, balanced relationship. And you as well are reminded that you can always call on your guides and guardian angels for support. They are listening and ready to act, but often require your asking for assistance to step in. One last thing we have over here is the number 45 associated with this card. This also breaks down to the number 9, which is the number for completions. There's a cycle of bad behavior or a habit or a way of being that has not been serving you that is ending. How wonderful that you've accomplished that lesson. For both male and female listeners in Pile 1, the records are recognizing that you are part of the warriors enlisted or volunteering to come to Earth at this time to birth a new age. We are in the beginning of a new age of consciousness, and while we cannot change everyone around us, the more of us that change ourselves and vibrate higher, we will change the world through our individual contributions. So continue to elevate your energy, your thoughts, and your life. Bring joy to yourself so that you can bring joy to the world. The Great Gathering card is adding to that message and letting us know that it is all coming together. It is also suggesting that you find your tribe, others who are like you at a soul level and work together to love and heal each other, consequently healing the world around you. Your tribe is looking for you because you are them and they are you. So talk about the things that light you up by sharing the things that are real and true to you, and you will find that tribe, like you, is devoted to something greater than yourselves. Growth is inevitable, so grow for the greater good in your life, in your soul, and for the world around you. That's all I have for you this week, Pile 1. If you've enjoyed the message from the records, please push the thumbs up below and subscribe to the Akashayana so that you are notified when new videos are posted. Your support is so appreciated and needed as it allows me to continue sharing these beautiful messages from the records. Until next time, I'm sending you all my love and light. Bye. Welcome, Pile 2. If you chose the Septarian egg, this is your Akashic Records reading for this week. Let's review the cards that came up for you this week, and then we'll get into the message from the records. First, we have the Journey card and the Deceit card. I know this Deceit card doesn't look good, but have no fear, your message is positive. And then we have the Rabbit Spirit card, which on the bottom it says, now is a lucky time. Next is the Fairy of Inspiration card. And then finally we have the Five of Forces card from the Akashic Tarot deck. I don't usually do reversals in these readings, but for this card, upright is spring and reversed is winter. And it's almost like two totally different cards on one face. So I did go ahead and keep the card reversed the way it came up, and it actually makes so much more sense with this reading. So let's go ahead and get into the message from the Akashic Records. Your message this week is about a personal journey that you are on. For some of you, there may be an actual physical journey, like a trip, vacation, or even a relocation. But I feel like for most of you, this is actually a metaphorical journey of new beginnings. And this card is telling you that this journey is a positive one and you are on the right path. And this path is for your highest good. But there is still something that is holding you back a bit from really diving into this path. There is some personal, even professional insecurity or worry that is keeping you from letting the journey take you to another level. You are deceiving yourself and not really seeing all that you're capable of achieving from that higher perspective. But Spirit is telling you that you are supported. Do you believe that? Do you believe that the universe has your back? Even though it feels safe in your happy little rabbit den, they are saying it's time for you to be confident and emerge into the world, because the magic can only happen when you allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to co-create with Spirit. And you are in a lucky time where you are being supported to step into this new life, this new journey. So they're saying plant intentions of where you want to go and what you want to do, because you are in this fertile phase. There is also a message for you to go inward. The Winter card is about a time of quieting your energy and going inward. They are saying you're in a yin cycle and a highly receptive state. And just like in winter, we tend to go inwards and spend more time indoors. And this card is suggesting to spend more time inside yourself through meditation and connecting to Spirit by doing activities where you're not distracted. When we remove distractions, then Spirit can deliver inspiration to help you achieve your planted intentions. So to wrap up this message this week, Pile 2, you are being asked to have faith that you are fully supported and fully capable of success on this new life journey you are embarking on. When you act as though you are safe and supported by the universe, you will begin to see that you are in fact safe. And spend some time connecting with Spirit so that you can collect and share all the ideas and inspiration that spring up during this time of receptivity. That's all I have for you this week, Pile 2. If you've enjoyed this message from the records, please push the thumbs up below and subscribe to the Akashayana so that you are notified when new videos are posted. Your support is so appreciated and needed, as it allows me to continue sharing these beautiful messages from the Akashic Records. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love. Bye. Welcome, Pile 3. If you chose the black Kyanite crystals, this is your Akashic Records reading for this week. And I'd just like to say, welcome, light workers. That's what I'm hearing for you, Pile 3, is you are my light workers. So let's go ahead and review the cards that came out for you, and then we'll get into the reading. First, we have the Appreciation card, then Do the Work Angel card. Next, we have Deep Replenishment, and at the bottom it explains that this is a time to retreat, rest, and be held. And then last but not least, we have the Snake Spirit card, which says Time to Heal. What I'm hearing for you, Pile 3, is that you are doing a wonderful job living from a place of love and light. Even though you can see that there are prickly thorns all around you in the garden of life, you choose to focus on the beauty that is directly in front of you, like this woman focusing on the rose right in front of her. How amazing that you are keeping your focus in a place of joy and gratitude. This spirituality stuff is hard work. But Spirit is saying, well, of course it's hard work. It's called light working, not light resting. So continue to be the light and to do the work. Some of you are doing a lot of this behind the scenes, and you seem almost intimidated to share all that you are learning and understanding about the universe and living a life of gratitude. But they're saying now is the time for you to shine your light outward and share and give this knowledge to others. And remember that it is okay to take time for yourself. In fact, the least selfish thing that you can do is replenish yourself. When you offer energy from a partially filled or an empty cup, you are not giving all that you can to others around you. But when you allow your cup to refill through healing activities like nature walks, meditation, yoga, scheduling a massage, or even something as luxurious as taking a nap, the amount you can offer outwardly multiplies. So Snake Spirit says it's okay to take time to heal. Think about your energy like a car. We must do maintenance on it, like changing the tires when they get old, refilling the gas, and changing out the oil to ensure we can drive for hundreds of miles. Or maybe you have a plug-in and you have to plug it in because it's an electric vehicle. But we have to maintain our body and our energy the same way we have to maintain our cars, or we'll see ourselves having multiple trips to the human mechanic, aka the doctor. For those of you who, and there are a few who are still holding on to some sadness or trauma, Snake Spirit wants to work with you to shed the past and move forward. The records are The records suggest opening up and being vulnerable with your friends or community about your experiences, because to hold it in is to hold it onto it. Not only will you connect deeply with those you share your vulnerability with, but your inner healing will allow your own vitality to increase. So connect with others and be gentle with others, but most importantly, connect with and be gentle with yourself. Lastly, we have an angel number here of 55, and we also have the 15 card, so we have a lot of fives in this reading. Fives generally signify change or a transitional period, but can also be indicative of a happy-go-lucky personality. So perhaps many of you are seeing a shift to a much more happy-go-lucky type of energy than you were previously. What a wonderful place to be. The world needs more people like you. That's all I have for you this week, Pile 3. If you'd enjoyed the message from the records, please push the thumbs up down below and subscribe to the Akashayana so that you are notified when new videos are posted. Your support is so appreciated and needed, as it allows me to continue sharing these beautiful messages from the Akashic Records. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love and all my light. Bye. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose the Rhodochrosite heart this week, then this is your Akashic Records reading. Let's go ahead and review the cards that we have for you today. First, we have Storm Warning, as well as Boundaries, Amplifying Abundance, Yes card, and the Music card. Under the Music card, it says, listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. And under the Boundaries card, it says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? I keep hearing the word turmoil for you, Group 4. Like this tornado in the storm warning scene, I feel as though you have a lot of things spinning out of control and you are being pulled in many different directions and nothing seems to be turning out well. It's kind of, you're being spread too thin in all areas, which means none of these areas are getting your best work or fullest attention. And what the records are saying to you is it's time to start setting some boundaries before all those balls that are up in the air start dropping around you, or you become so exhausted from juggling it all that you make yourself sick. Then all those balls that you're juggling are really going to come crashing down. You need to delegate some of your tasks to others. Every task that you give to someone else becomes weight off of your shoulders, but also it allows that person to grow and learn responsibility. So it's a win-win. Whether this is at work or in your personal life, you need to learn to release a little of your need to control every detail. It's also time to start saying no. There is no eternal trophy for taking on more than your body, mind, and spirit can handle. Being a people pleaser is nice. Other people like that a lot, but not when it's at the expense of your own health and well-being. But I feel most of you know this and have heard this before and know it in your being. It's just you really need to start putting this into practice. And the records are saying, when you're running on empty or on fumes, you are not open to receiving from the universe. When we get so busy and wrapped up in the 3D world, we cannot hear or feel the subtle energies and messages that are available to really support us in what we are here to do. When you release your controls of the 3D world over to the universe, you allow your abundance to amplify because you no longer are limited to what only you can do. You see that there are infinite solutions that the universe can bring to you and support you with. But when we live as though only we can control our destiny, then we exist purely in a 3D perspective, which really limits the answers to our lives. With spirit in control, the abundance of your solutions are multiplied. So begin by saying yes to yourself. Don't let fear block you from releasing control. It's not like we're really in control anyway. And when you do feel anxiety or worry creeping back in, the records encourage you to turn to music. Turn on some music. It's important to recognize the kind of energy your music is bringing you. Is it harsh energy or is it calming, relaxing, and supportive energy? All sound has energy, so make sure you are filling your space with music that resolves your stress. I personally enjoy a YouTube channel called Meditative Mind for frequency music. I'll go ahead and link their page in the description box below if you want to check out what they have to offer. The music card also indicates that you may be hearing the same song over and over again in different locations. If this is happening for you, be sure to listen to the words and hear the message. Oftentimes when we're so distracted in our daily lives, the easiest way for your guides to get your attention is through music. Last thing for you, Pile 4, the Amplifying Abundance card is from the Healing Mantra deck. So there is a mantra for you to work with this week. The mantra is, abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. One more time. Abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. That's all I have for you this week, Pile 4. If you've enjoyed this message from the records, please push the thumbs up below and subscribe to this channel so that you are notified when new videos are posted. Your support is so appreciated and needed, as it allows me to continue sharing these beautiful messages from the Akashic Records. Until next time, sending you all my love and all my light. Bye. Welcome back, Pile 5. If you chose the Carneilan flame-shaped crystal, this is your Akashic Records reading for the week. We should start by just going over the cards that jumped out for you. First, we have All Tied Up. We have the New Love card. Groundhog Spirit, which says it's time to let go. The Lookout, and the King of Keys. So these might not mean much to you right now, but let me share the message from the records. So what I'm hearing, Group 5, is that you have a wall up and you are all tied up in your own emotional angst and negative habits and thinking, and this is impacting your love life or lack thereof. If you have a significant other, I'm hearing that you need to let go of past experiences and grievances. And if you just can't let it go or get past it, then you need to move on from the relationship, because being emotionally trapped in the past is just going to create more toxicity between you both. Spirit is saying you know what you need to do, whether that means letting go of the past or letting go of the relationship. But keeping yourself tied up in the past is preventing you from experiencing real soulmate level love. And for those of you that are single, I kind of get a similar message to let go of your past hurts. I get the sense that you almost don't trust yourself or others. But the records are saying that without trust in yourself and your guides, that they just cannot force this new love on you. You need to be open. There's actually an affirmation associated with the New Love card, and I feel like it's important for you to hear and repeat out loud so your conscious, subconscious, and even your own cells can hear the message. The affirmation says, I am open to giving and receiving love in its highest form. I embrace a soulmate level love and move with peace and comfort through any changes necessary to align me with this love. It's important to say and hear these words daily to open your mind and heart to loving again with wild abandon. So write this down and repeat it to yourself daily. Maybe you want to say it twice a day, every morning and every night. Let me repeat it for you again. I am open to giving and receiving love in its highest form. I embrace a soulmate level love and move with peace and comfort through any changes necessary to align me with this love. The Lookout card is just reaffirming the message. It is showing that there's a battle going on inside of you, and you have the choice if fear or love is going to win the battle. You see the man in the crow's nest looking out towards the groundhog spirit. This is Spirit saying that the cause of your internal battle is the fact that you are not letting go of what isn't serving you. They are asking you to release all that is waging in your internal battle. Release fear, release anger, release resentment, and move forward with love. The final card here is the King of Keys from the Akashic Tarot. This king is confident, focused, and successful. He may represent this new love or your current love. Just know that his attention to his career and his goal-oriented orientated perspective is a sign that he views taking care of his family as the highest form of love. Many people may judge someone being so focused on their career and goals as being shallow, but that couldn't be further from the truth. He is a family man and views his success as his family's success. So work to unburden yourself from the negative history that is keeping you tied in the past. Repeat your mantra and trust yourself and your guides that they can bring you real love into your life. That's all I have for you this week, Pile 5. If you've enjoyed this message from the records, please push the thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so that you are notified when new videos are posted. Your support is so appreciated and needed, as it allows me to continue sharing these loving messages from the records for you all. Until next time, sending you all my love and all my light. Bye.